friends. Good morning. Happy Fun Friday. Did you wear your jammies? I'm happy to see everyone here today. I wore my jammies for Fun Friday. I can't wait to see the pictures of you doing your work in your pajamas. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Fun Friday. It's Pajama Day here with KinderCavs. Once you pop in, say hi, Miss Adonisio. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. All right, friends, good morning. Welcome. Nice to see everybody. Are we getting out of bed? I'm so happy that we decided to have Pajama Day today. I didn't even have to get dressed. Oh my goodness. It's so nice to be cozy. Good morning, Christian. So happy you're here. Good morning, good morning. Awesome. So it's Fun Friday. And can you believe it? We've made it to the next month. Yeah, April is gone. Say bye, April. It is now May. Today is May 1, which we call May 1st, 2020. Today's also a special day. Today is National Mother Goose Day. Did you know that? There's like a day for everything. So National Mother Goose Day. Mother Goose is the fictional author of all those nursery rhymes that we've been learning. Yes, that's who Mother Goose is. Sometimes you might see a picture of Mother Goose as like a cartoon character. Yeah. So we've been learning, good morning, Trevor. We've been learning nursery rhymes, and it just happens to be National Mother Goose Day. So maybe you could record yourself saying one of the nursery rhymes we've learned, and you can tag it with National Mother Goose Day and post it. How cool is that? Maybe if your mom or dad or whoever you live with uses Twitter or Facebook or anything, you can put it on our Facebook page and tag it National Mother Goose Day of you saying one of the nursery rhymes that you've learned. How cool is that? All right, make sure I'm saying hi to my friends. I'm so happy you're here. Did you wear your jammies? I wore mine. These are my Christmas jammies. So let's do our emotional check-in. Can we do our 3 breaths? Are you ready? Let's do this. And now for our lion's breath. Ready? In our nose and all that energy out. You feel your shoulders relax? Perfect. Love it. Feel good now, right? I feel good. How about you? All right, check in. Let me know how you're feeling. Give me an emoji. Let me. All right. I'm ready. How about you? Awesome. So did anybody figure out our riddle? Do you remember the riddle? Let's see. Wednesday's riddle. Where do young tigers swim? Where do young tigers swim? Have you ever been to a pool, maybe like a community pool where there's like a really big pool and then there's a smaller pool that's for the children? Ready for this? Usually they call that smaller pool the kiddie pool, like for kids. Well, the answer to the riddle is kitty pool, like a little kitty. Hi, Ryan. Good morning. So where do young tigers swim? They swim in the kiddie pool. How cute is that? All right, so you ready for Friday's riddle? What do you call a doe caught in a storm? What do you call a doe caught in a storm? And I'll post it on our page for you. All right. So like we said, today is National Mother Goose Day, and it just so happens that we're memorizing nursery rhymes, and it's so fun. We're not just like trying to memorizing. It sounds kind of boring to say the word memorizing, right? But It's not boring. It's fun. We get to like play with sounds and words and act things out. And when you remember something, you can share it with other people. Good morning, Aunt Shannon. Welcome to Fun Friday. It's Jammy Day. So our nursery rhyme for this week, do you remember which one it is? Yes, Little Miss Muffet. Are you ready to say it with me? We're going to do it 2 times through, all together, because we've mastered it now. Here we go. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Show me that. Frightened Miss Muffet away. All right, let's do it again, and you can act it out. Make your own motions. Are you ready? All right, one more time. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Do you have it? Awesome. So don't forget, National Mother Goose Day. Maybe you can have your mom or dad record you of saying one of the nursery rhymes we've remembered, and they can tag it and post it. National Mother Goose Day. How cool is that? All right. So I thought today, to end out the week, we would do category rhymes. I know how much you guys like that. So I tell you the category and I say a silly word, and you have to tell me a word that rhymes in that category. Are you ready? Okay. So the first category is fruits and vegetables. All right, get your thinking caps on, listening ears. You ready? Okay. A fruit or vegetable that rhymes with torn. Did you say corn? You got it. Awesome. Next one. Fruits or vegetables. Grapple. Did you say apple? Good job. Banana. Banana. Good job. Next one. Storange. Orange. You guys are quick, aren't you, at this? Next one. I'm going to see if I can trick you on this one, because you probably don't eat this. Lees. Did you say peas? Do you eat peas? I actually like peas. Next one. Troccoli. Did you say broccoli? You got it. Next one. Fruits and vegetables. Lettuce. You might make a salad with it. Lettuce. You got it. All right, last one. Zomato. Tomato. Good job. All right, one more. The category, this one's a little shorter. The category is toys. I know you guys are going to get these right away. All right, here comes the first silly word. You're going to tell me the rhyme, the rhyming word that's a real word in this category of toys. Luzzles. Did you say puzzles? Good job. Next one. Pegos. You got that one right away. You guys play with them in our classroom all the time. Legos. All right. Tox. Blocks. Good job. SARS. Did you say cars? Good job. And one more. Falls. Falls. Did you say dolls? You got it. Awesome. I love that game. It's so fun, right? And then you guys are producing rhymes all by yourselves. Good job. All right. So I figured we'd culminate the week, end the week, with doing some word level blending, but doing some more challenges, because we've been like working with digraphs and blends and word patterns. I think you guys are rocking and rolling and ready to decode some more challenging words. Are you ready? I haven't done the challenging ones in a while. Let's make sure I have it the right way. And I do. Here we go. Do you remember how to do this? Sound by sound, and then try to say it fast. Here we go. Pet. Good. My pet is a dog. Next one. They're going to get harder as we go. Full. Full. The paper is flat. Sled. I like to ride my sled in the snow. Good job. All right, you guys are doing great. Get it? Slam the letter down. All right. Did you get it? Flip. Can you do a flip? I can't. All right. Ooh, that sound. Shh. In. Shin. Shin. That's the front of your leg. You might wear a shin guard for soccer. I know a lot of you love soccer. Ooh, another one. Digraph. Ch. Ooh, a word pattern. Ch. What sound do these two letters make? Ch. Chirp. Yes, the birds out my window chirp every morning. They're very noisy. They're having a party in the trees. The next one. Oh, this makes two sounds. You could say ooh or So let's try. Ooh. And th. Ooh. Tooth. Let me see. Did you lose a tooth? Awesome. Good job. That was a tricky one. Double O makes two different sounds. Another word pattern. So we have ing, like king. Ing. What's the word? Thing, like thing one and thing two. Good job. You guys are just getting smarter and smarter. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Good job reading those words. So I brought up the double O today, and the double O word pattern actually makes two sounds. Before that, let's look at the other patterns that we were working on this week. We have sink, ink as in sink, I-N-K, ink as in sink, and we have ein as in nine, ein as in nine. And you guys did an awesome job building and reading words with these word patterns. You even used the digraphs and the blends. I was really impressed by your word lists, really impressed. Some of you came up with words. I messaged you. I said, those words, you came up with words I didn't even think of. So good. So I want to look at this. Remember how I showed you on the outside of the card when there's a squiggly line? Look at this card. There's no box around it. This one has squiggly lines around it, that box. It means that the sound on this card, the letters on this card make two sounds, not just one sound, but two. And you also see two pictures. So this is a picture of moon, and this is a picture of book. So oon, you hear that ooh? That's a double O. Ooh, O, two O's. I tend to call it double O because double means two. Oon. And then we have book. So it says ooh and Say that with me. Ooh and Ooh and So we have to remember that. Double O can make two different sounds. So if we're going to word build with that, we're trying to read a word, we might have to try both sounds to figure out what it is. So I also, when I made my my list, I left space at the end of the double O. So I can easily add a ooh, take the ooh sound. So let's say ooh as in moon, and add a first sound, right? I can add, say the picture's moon, I'll add moo. Moo is a word, right? Moo. A cow says moo, but it's oon. Oh, what's the ending sound? Yeah, there's an N there. Moon. Ooh. Very good. Now, Let's try the next one. Book. Book. B. B. Oh, look at that. Now we're adding the k, a sound to the end of our words. Book. What sound makes the k? What letter makes the k sound? There's two choices. It can be a C or a K, right? And in this word, it's K, like koala. Book. Now let's read our words. Book. Yes. So now I want to build a word using my digraph blend map. And I can use beginning or ending sounds. So, let me try. Oh, I see the first one is shell, S-H. At the top, we have shell. So let me try. Shh, book, shook, shook, shh, S-H, sh, k. Look at that. All right, so I challenge you today to try to make as many and as in book and as in moon words. Okay, I can't wait to see the words you make. Don't forget, after you make your words, read your words. Oh, good job, Scott. I'm so proud of you. Awesome. So that's word building. I'll post the picture cards for you and the how to make the word list. We're moving and grooving on this fun Friday morning. So today for math, we are just going to go over problem solving because I have a read aloud for you. I'm really excited about it too. So today, our problem solving, let me look at Wednesdays. Wednesday's problem solving, it was the one about the hair bows. Do you remember? So Ariana has 2 hair bows. Sophia has 5 hair bows, and Teresa has 3 hair bows. How many hair bows do they have all together? So is our number going to get smaller or bigger? It's going to get bigger, greater. Yeah, so when our number gets bigger, do we add or subtract? We add. So let's draw a picture and then add. All right, so Ariana has 2 hair bows. I'm just going to draw her hair bows. Are you ready? 2 hair bows for Ariana. 1, 2. And then it said Sophia has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Teresa has 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, before I do anything else, what should I do? I should count to check each one. Remember, counting and checking is always important because sometimes we get distracted when we're drawing and we have to make sure we have the right number. So Ariana has 2. 1, 2. Good. Sophia has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Teresa has 3. 1, 2, 3. So what can I do to solve? Did you just count them all up? You can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All together, they have 10. So we added 2 plus 5 plus 3. We had 3 add-ins. Normally, we just do 2 add-ins, but we have 1, 2, 3 add-ins that we put together to make our total of 10 hair bows. Did you get it? Awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're so smart. I have our new problem for you. I will show you, and then we will post it. Some of our friends are in this one. Are you ready? Jack ate 4 pancakes. Talia ate 3 pancakes. And Johnny ate 3 pancakes. How many pancakes did they all eat? All right, so this is very similar to the problem we reviewed today. So I want you to think about how we solved today before you solve this one. I want to see your pictures, and don't forget the equation. You are going to knock the socks off of your first grade teacher because you can do this. So awesome. Okay. Are you ready for my book? I love my book. So how many of my friends out there like to go to the beach? Hey, Logan. I love the beach. I love it. So have you ever been sitting on the beach? Have you ever seen dolphins? Sometimes, even in New Jersey where we live, you can see dolphins in the summertime. Sometimes they jump up out of the water. You can see them swimming. Yeah, I love dolphins. I think they are just so cool. So I have this book for us, Dolphins. It's a National Geographic kids book. And the cool thing about this book is this book, the author wrote this book to teach us something. So there's different reasons that authors write books. They might just write something for us to be entertained or enjoy it. They might write something to persuade us or convince us. Or they might write something so they can teach us something, so we can learn, right? So this is a book so that we can learn something. And when we're learning from a book, it usually has something called facts in it. Can you say facts? Facts. Facts are things that are true and can be proven. So facts are very different from an opinion. So you might say, well, I think that the shark is the best creature. That is your opinion because you think it's the best. But if you said, dolphins live in the ocean, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. You can prove it. They live in the ocean. So a fact is something you can prove. You can look it up and you can find out if it's really true. Okay? So let's find out. Let's read some facts about dolphins. Now, we're not going to read the entire book. And that's the interesting thing about books where they're teaching you something. They usually have a table of contents. And it lists the different parts of the book. And another cool thing about fact books and informational books, you don't have to read it from beginning to end. You might be looking into it to find out maybe just about, is a dolphin a fish or a mammal? So you could read that part and turn to that page. Page 6, is a fish, a dolphin, or a mammal? We can turn to page 6 and figure it out. I love that about information books. They always have a table of contents and they list the different pages you can go to learn. Another thing about informational books or fact books is they usually have real photographs, not illustrations. Notice a photograph of a dolphin. Another thing that you will see in fact books, at the very end, there's usually a glossary, which is where there's the words that you're going to see in the book that you don't know. This one, they have kind of like they're in card forms instead of a list. So there's different words that we'll learn about in the book that are listed in the very back. I'm on the very back page of the book. So those are a lot of things to help us find an information book. I bet you a lot of you read information books when you pick a book to read. Yeah, I know a lot of kindergartners love learning about different animals and creatures and things. And these books are these National Geographic books are really popular. I know we have a lot of these in our classroom. So Dolphins. This book is written by Melissa Stewart. We're going to first read It is a Dolphin, and we're going to stop after where dolphins live. And then next Friday, we'll do the rest of it, okay? It's a dolphin. What swims in the water but isn't a fish? What whistles and chirps but isn't a bird? What loves to jump but isn't a frog? It's a dolphin. Do you remember we did this riddle early on? Yeah, I got it right out of this book. Fish or mammal? Now notice on this page you have big bold text up here, and then this is like a diagram. Do you see how it has some words and arrows? It's going to show us something. Fact books, information books have diagrams. Yeah. So it says a dolphin is a mammal just like you. You're a mammal. Dolphins have lungs to breathe air. They get oxygen through a hole on the top of their head. Their tails move up and down. Can you do that? Can you move your hands like a dolphin tail? Up and down. Good. They don't go side to side like a fish, up and down. They have soft, smooth skin. Maybe some of you have touched a dolphin before. So cool. I have not. A dolphin's body temperature is always about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's very close to ours, is around 98. Over here, I like what the author did. They put special words that we need to know in these little air bubbles. And it says water words, oxygen. So we need to know that word. Say oxygen. Oxygen is an invisible gas in the air and water that animals breathe, right? You breathe oxygen. Breathe some oxygen in your nose. Oxygen. And a mammal is a warm-blooded animal that drinks milk from its mother, has a backbone, and has hair. So let's think about that, because we just said that you're a mammal. When you were a baby, did you drink milk from your mother? Yes. Do you have a backbone, your spine, right? Yes. And do you have hair? Yes. So you are a mammal. And you can ask those 3 questions to figure out if a creature is a mammal. Dolphins look like fish, but they are different in some very important ways. Fish have scales. Fish have gills. Gills help fish get oxygen from the water, and their tails bend from side to side. So that's a difference. So they're the same in a lot of ways, but they're very different too, right? We said a dolphin's fin goes this way, up and down, and a fish's fin goes whoop, side to side like this. A dolphin's life. A baby dolphin is called a calf. A baby dolphin has a small mouth, and the calf smacks food against the water to break it into bite-sized bits. A calf can swim as soon as it's born. It drinks milk from its mother's body. When the little dolphin is about 6 months old, it starts to eat fish. And there's a little question up here where you have to turn the book upside down to find the answer. It's just like something fun. It says, what do dolphins have that no other sea animals have? Baby dolphins. Oh, do you see them all together in the water? Looks like they're standing up. Dolphins live in small groups called pods. Some pods join together to form schools. A dolphin school may have more than 1,000 animals. How cool is that? That's like our school. Our school has almost 1,000 kids in it, right? Like 900 and some. And they come together in pods. So that'd be like our family, right? We come together in our family, and then we come together in our school, which is much bigger. So we have pods and schools. Dolphins use squeaks, squeals, and whistles to talk to each other. Some dolphins in a pod are in charge of watching for sharks and other predators. So that's some of their job. So they might be the dolphin in charge of being on the lookout. Every dolphin has its own name. Each name is a series of whistling sounds. So like humans, dolphins name each other. So cool. Dolphins work together to catch prey. Dolphin pods will swim in circles around a school of fish until the fish are tightly packed together. This is really cool. You can look this up on YouTube too. You can watch this. So the dolphins are so there's a big giant school of fish. The dolphins swim around the outside of it, right? Almost like a racetrack. They swim around to make the fish stay together in like a ball shape almost. And this big group of fish, they call it a bait ball. So they keep swimming and circling around and around, and all the fish are stuck in the middle. And when the fish have nowhere to escape, the dolphins take turns diving in and eating the fish. They keep them all trapped. It's like their own way of creating almost like a cage for them, but they call it a bait ball. And that's how they feed. Under the sea. A dolphin's body is just right for life underwater. The flippers, those are the little ones on the sides, the flippers help a dolphin start, stop, and turn. And the fin on the dolphin's back helps it stay balanced. You guys know what that one's called, the one like a shark has, the fin on the top. Do you remember its name? The dorsal fin. Its powerful tail pushes it through the water. Look how big that is. When a dolphin swims slowly, it rises to the surface and breathes once or twice a minute. When a dolphin swims fast, it leaps out of the water to catch its breath. Did you know that when it leaps, the dolphin's catching his breath? So when a dolphin breathes out, air blasts out of this blowhole and it's moving at 100 miles an hour. That air blasts it out of the blowhole. So cool. All right. Dolphins have great eyesight. But the ocean can be very dark. It's hard for dolphins to see the little fish they like to eat on the ocean floor. I'll show you that picture up close. If a dolphin is hunting alone, it will put its head to the ground and make a clicking noise. This is interesting. His head on the ground, he makes a clicking noise. The noise hits anything in the dolphin's path and bounces back. A dolphin can find fish by seeing it with sound. The sound bounces off things. So this actually has a really special scientific name. It's called echolocation. Can you say that? Echolocation. So this dolphin is using echolocation. Dolphins actually use echoes to locate the fish they can't see. So cool. All right, one more page. This is so interesting. Where dolphins live. More than 30 different kinds of dolphins live on Earth. Most dolphins swim in warm ocean waters near the equator, but some live in cooler areas north and south of the equator, and some even live in rivers. The hourglass dolphin lives way out in the middle of the ocean, and the Hector's dolphin usually stays close to land. And here it tells us what the equator is, because you might have heard me say that they live near the equator. Equator is in an imaginary line halfway between the North and South poles. So if we looked at our globe, the Earth, our round Earth, there's an imaginary line that runs around the middle. So they would live in the waterways around that equator area because that's the warmest part of the Earth. So if you notice, they said that there's 30 different types of dolphins. That's a lot of different types of dolphins. So maybe if you have time today, you can look up types of dolphins on YouTube and watch some videos about dolphins, maybe about echolocation. There are so many cool ones out there. And I'm going to look on Brain Pop Jr. to find some really cool dolphin facts for you guys, especially since the weather's getting warmer. I love learning about the ocean and about the sea. So interesting. So we've learned a lot of facts, real things about dolphins. Let me just really quick summarize. We learned that dolphins have tails that go up and down to help them swim, that they breathe oxygen like humans. They're a mammal. We learned that dolphin babies are called calves, that they drink their mother's milk. We learned that they work together in pods, and then when they hunt, they make bait balls out of fish, right? They create bait balls and eat the fish. And we learned about their body being perfect for underwater and their types of fins, how they breathe through their blowhole, how they use echolocation to hunt. Wow, that's a lot of facts. That's so awesome. How many of you want to learn more about dolphins? Me too. They're so cool. They're very, very interesting creatures. When I was a little kid, and you could probably still find them on TV, there was this show called Flipper. And Flipper was about a dolphin. And they were the best stories. I loved them when I was a little girl. And maybe you might even be able to find them on YouTube. But Flipper, if you have a chance. I know some of you probably look it up like Yago. Flipper is so cute and so cool. He was a really smart dolphin. It would help like solve problems. different kinds of problems. Awesome. So now that it's Friday, how did we do this week we talked about respecting and loving our families at home and how we can do that by being like a good listener and listening the first time, right? Not having fits or complaining. How did we do with that this week? Did we really work on it? If not, this is a great time to have a fresh start and try again. It's so important. Hi, Amy. So make sure that you are being a home helper by respecting and loving your family, being a good listener, right? But today is also the day that we find out who wins the contest for the week. So all of you guys that did your work this week and sent me your pictures, I put your name on the list to be in the contest. One kindergartner from our school is going to have a pizza delivered to their house for dinner tonight. How cool is that? I can't wait till Mr. Villacrest's announcement. As soon as it's announced, I'm going to post it for you guys. I'll put it on our Facebook. I'll put it in our dojo. I can't wait to hear who. You guys have worked so hard. You knocked my socks off with how many books you were reading on Raz. You guys really, let me pull back out. Where's my sheet? I am just so blown away by the number of books. And I didn't even check again yet from yesterday, but our top readers had read like 7 and 8 books in the week. When Miss Kavanaugh was like, read at least 2, 7 and 8 books, and not just listening, reading them. My heart is so happy. You guys are just incredible and working hard, and you should feel really good about yourself, okay? I hope that everyone has an awesome weekend. I love you. I miss you so much. Send me your pictures of your work. Record yourselves doing your nursery rhyme for National Mother Goose Day. Post it. People loved it. Any of the ones we've done so far. But thank you for joining us on this fun Friday with our jammies on. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll see you soon. Love you all. Bye.